Well, hello again, citizens of YouTube. My name is Ed, this is the Rock Gut Review, and today is the very first day of Swillmaggeddon. For those of you who don't know, Swillmaggeddon is a cocktail contest. People submitted cocktail recipes for me to make on the show. However, unlike most cocktail contests, the goal of this one is not to make the best cocktail. In fact, it's the exact opposite. The goal is to make a cocktail that will gross the hell out of me. And that's not an easy thing to do. I have drank some really awful cocktails and a lot of really awful spirits. I'm going to rate these cocktails on 4 criteria of disgustingness. 1. Smell. 2. Taste. 3. Texture. And 4. General nauseatingness. I will be rating these cocktails on a 5-point scale, with each point represented by my disgusted face, as seen here. 1 disgusted face means it's not that bad. 5 disgusted faces means it's the worst thing I have ever drank. But if I actually enjoy the smell, taste, or texture of a cocktail, I will be awarding it half a disgusted face. Which means you actually created something pretty decent, which means you failed. I mean, you can be happy that you actually made something tasty, but it does mean that it didn't gross me out, like, too much at all. The winner gets to take home a very prestigious and not at all ridiculous title belt, declaring them the Swillmaggeddon King or Queen. But without further ado, let's introduce our first cocktail, the Chippewa Basin Backwash, submitted by Joe Sheehan. To make a Chippewa Basin Backwash, you will need 1 12-ounce can of New Glarus Spotted Cow, 2 ounces of Malort liqueur, and a small dollop of iced creme. Ice cream, I mean. So yeah, this is gonna be fun. I was wondering how many people were gonna mix liquor and dairy, because that's always a strange and dangerous combination. So being a Milwaukee boy, I wanted to make this cocktail first, because the Chippewa Basin is what's known today as Lake Michigan, and Joe submitted this as something of a tribute to the states around Lake Michigan. Of course, New Glarus is from my great home state of Wisconsin. We've got Malort from down Illinois, which, I mean, everyone hates Illinois people, but what are you gonna do? They're our neighbors. And we've got ice cream, except this is Kemp's, which I'm pretty sure is made in Minnesota, so doesn't really count as Michigan stuff. It was cheap at Walgreens, I know. I'm sorry. I'm disappointed in myself, too. Alright, let's mix ourselves up a little Chippewa Basin Backwash. First things first, you're gonna need 2 ounces of delicious, nutritious Malort. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that Malort. Next things next, we're gonna add our 12 ounces of fine New Glarus Spotted Cow. Malort Boilermaker right there, yeah, look at that.
Look at that. Look at that. Taste Malort Boilermaker.
And then finally, a small scoop, a dollop of vanilla ice cream. Oh yeah. And finally, we're gonna give it just a little. Whoa! Oh boy. Whoa! Look at that. I didn't think about how much fizz there was going to be off of that ice cream. Look at that. All right, now we stir. Had to clean off the table, but this whole room stinks of Malort and beer now, so that's fun. And there you have it, a Chippewa Basin Backwash. So remember, I'm judging this thing's awfulness based on smell, taste, texture, and nauseation-causingness. Nauseatingness. And I gotta say, based on the color, oh, this is ugly. This is ugly. Oh, the ice cream's all like curdled in there and like separated. Looks really gross. All right, how does it smell? Oh, that doesn't smell bad at all. It smells like beer and ice cream. That's actually kind of pleasant. Yeah, I really don't hate this smell. It kind of just smells like beer and ice cream. So, half a disgusted Ed face, I guess. All right, but here's the real test. The taste and texture. Oh. Joe, I've got bad news for you, man. This is delicious. Oh, I like this a lot. Oh, I thought the dairy and the Malort together was going to be horrible, but this is actually not bad at all. Like, oh my God, it is bitter. That Malort is super, super bitter. No doubt about that. But I kind of dig it. Like, the bitterness and the sweetness of the vanilla go together really, really well. So sorry, Joe, but for taste, I'm going to have to give this half a disgusted Ed face. This is actually pretty good. Now, as for the texture, it really just kind of has the mouthfeel of beer. I thought this was going to be really, really nasty. I thought I was going to be getting chunks of curdled milk. But I think the fact that the beer is low ABV enough, it kind of kept the dairy from curdling too much. Yeah, the texture's not bad. Another half face for that. But what about the nauseation factor? Yeah. That is one that Joe actually gets some good points on because it looks disgusting and it's hitting my belly hard. I gotta say, the mixture of the dairy and the spirits and the beer, I'm getting the burps. I'm getting the burps bad, you guys. Oh yeah. I can feel the reflux. I can feel the reflux starting. Doesn't make me feel like I'm going to throw up. However, yeah, you can see. I'm going to have heartburn like a sumbitch in about 15 minutes. So I'm going to give this a 2.5 for nauseatingness. But otherwise, this is actually kind of a delicious mixture. Like beer, float, spirits combination. Worked out way better than I thought it would. And worked out way better than the consistency and color would suggest. So thank you so much, Joe, for sending in this recipe. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to win Swillmaggeddon just because I actually kind of dig this. If the combination of dairy and spirits wasn't making me ill, I could drink this. I could drink a couple of these. This is actually pretty goddamn delicious. But I'm going to be making a terrible Swillmageddon cocktail each and every Wednesday. So make sure you subscribe so you can follow along. And actually, if anybody's brave enough to make this at home, tell me what you think about it. Because I kind of dig it. In a weird way, I kind of dig it. But until next time, make sure to stay healthy, stay safe, and most importantly, stay rotten. Cheers.